One of the reasons why we wanted to start again and start with Velan Ventures is because we thought we've been out of the game a little too long. We need to get back into building businesses here. So that's why we're doing it.
So tell me a little bit about why you started Velan Studios and what the mission is here.
The business plan literally was this 3 steps. Build awesome team, go find the magic in something that we're all really passionate about, that's something new and exciting and different, and then figure out the path to market and find the right partners to be able to do that with. That's it. That was the plan for the studio, and that's what we're executing against. I mean, this business plan is on a 3x5 index card, and you know, it's a lot harder to execute against that kind of concept, but it gives us clarity in terms of what we're going after. And you know what, at the end of the day, it really comes down to the team and building an amazing team and really trusting the team, you know, because you have to have deep conviction when you're going after something new and different than what's out there in the marketplace.
Has it gotten easier to recruit people from outside the area here than it was, maybe 10 years ago when you were with Vicarious?
I think, on that point, there are sort of 2 principles. I think to get started, you can get up to a certain type of scale with the organic growth that's possible. And by organic growth, I mean there is an increased visibility in this area because of the greater number of game companies here. So that part's become a little bit easier. It's still not critical mass yet. So there's a limit to organic growth. So as we're trying to build and go to market, it's a real question as to whether we can grow fast enough based on the draw that's available here. So we can get people, we can get very high quality people. Can we get enough? Can we get them fast enough? That's a real question. And all opportunities are time-based.
So you've talked a lot about how state tax credits for video game studios could really help boost the industry here and really across upstate. Would that make it easier to be able to grow here?
It really would, and in a non-intuitive way, I think. At a basic level, and say every business wants to have a tax credit, right? Why not? It'll boost their bottom line. But the bigger picture and story is that talent goes where talent is, where there's a critical mass of talent, because young kind of talented professionals want to go to a place where they have lots of opportunities. So they won't leave those clusters. The clusters need to have a critical mass. And so a tax credit would encourage lots of large companies to move here. New York has high cost, but no critical mass. And that's why today it's still hard to grow a game studio in New York City, as well as upstate. And so that's really where a tax credit can help dramatically.
How many employees would you like? What would you like the company to look like in 5 years?
For us, Velan Studios and even Velan Ventures has never been about getting to a certain size or headcount target. For Velan Ventures, it's about investing in entrepreneurs and companies that have dramatically high growth potential and helping them achieve that, having an impact achieving that. And for Velan Studios, it's about the same sort of philosophy around creative opportunities and having them have global impact around the world. Now, sometimes to get a game done, you need a team of 50 people or 100 people, but those are sort of means to an end in terms of having that kind of global impact. For us, the focus has always been, get a critical mass of amazing creative talent at Velan Studios, find those insights, and then scale them, and then make them lasting experiences that can last for years and decades beyond. Building those kind of global brands and franchises, but starting with that kind of innovative spark. So in 5 years' time, if we really want to be known for having done that, not just talking about it. So that's kind of a key mile marker for us. So that's what keeps us both motivated, but also awake at night. Hey, we can talk about this. We've been talking about this. It's all in the execution of it and the realization of that vision.